Hey YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Sean Austin here again from Sean's Original Aquaponic Produce, and we back another rabbit farming / homestead video for you guys. So what we're gonna be doing today is that we're going to do a quick semen analysis on all our bucks before we resume breeding next week, please God. Now this is something that we do occasionally, at least 3-4 times for the year, or in cases where we may have seen a slight drop in conception rate, we may do a semen analysis to ensure that our bucks have sperm present in their semen, and especially important in cases where you want to do natural breeding, because if we're doing AI, we're going to be checking the semen anyway, so we're going to know right away whether it's good or not, and we'll discard it as the case may be. But from time to time we do try some natural breeding to make sure that the bucks are firing. We usually do a little semen analysis before, you know. Now we don't need to do the natural breeding, but I personally feel it's just a way to keep the bucks engaged and keep them, you know, vigorous, you know, by actually having an actual doe present in the cage with them, you know. So from time to time we'll do a bit of natural breeding, and we'll test the semen from time to time as well to ensure that everyone is firing on all cylinders. So without further ado, let's start this process. We'll be back with more right after the intro. Okay, so we're back and we're gonna get started right away. We're not gonna be too long here. It's Sunday morning. I need to get cooking. Okay, so let's see how fast we can deal with this. Right, I already have my AV prepared here. I'm using a extra long test tube as a collection tube this time around. We usually have some smaller tubes, but unfortunately in the past few weeks, just practicing and teaching my interns the procedure, all of the tubes were broken at some point in time, so we left with these big ones, but it's the same thing. We're gonna try it and see how it goes. Right, see, got us nice little sample there. See how it looks under the microscope. Okay guys, so just collected the sample. We're gonna look at it under the microscope. Now this is something I haven't shown you guys before. Let me turn the camera around. Okay, so as you can see here, normally if we just roughing it, we use our cell phone and we try to focus through the lens. Alright, this is actually the lens here that comes with the microscope. So we look through here with our cell phone to get an image. But this microscope actually comes with a camera. Okay, it's a USB camera. It connects to the laptop. You can see that there. Alright, as I move my hand, you see, it's connecting directly to the microscope and to the laptop, so you can see clearly here on the screen all what's going on. So let me just put the sample on the slide and then we'll have a look at it. Okay guys, so we're looking at the screen here. I've tried to focus it as well as I can, and for all intents and purposes there does not appear to be any sperm present in this sample. Alright, so let's try another buck. Okay guys, so this is another sample I took. I'm having a bit of trouble getting it to focus properly, but if you look really closely, you can actually see the sperm moving around. Yeah, so the good thing about this software is that you can take really specific measurements. I don't know if y'all could see the circle. You know, you could use circles, you could use grids. So if you really want to do a proper sperm count, you know, you can insert a grid where you can check to see how many in each section. So it's really diverse. The camera came with the microscope and the USB cord. The software, however, you had to download that software from the website to have it installed to be able to utilize it. Okay guys, so that was just a quick demonstration as to one of the processes that we utilize here on the rabbit farm. Now you don't have to buy a microscope, it's not mandatory, but it's a very useful tool and it can help you to eliminate certain factors so that you could streamline your process a little better. I mean, because you could use anecdotal data by breeding a buck to a certain amount of dose and comparing it to other bucks to tell whether or not that buck is performing at his best. But that's a longer process, and by using the microscope, it's guaranteed 100% you're going to know right away whether or not he's sterile or producing viable sperm. You know, because with the software you could also analyze the sperm on a deeper level by magnifying them, you know, so you could look at motility, you can look at mobility to see if their tail is bent, if they're not swimming properly, and all that different things. So it's a real handy tool. Just thought I'd share that with you guys and let you know it's an option. If you have the extra cash, definitely invest in a microscope. And if you are considering artificial insemination, then you must have a microscope. Alright, otherwise it doesn't really make sense. You'll just be guessing just as if you're doing natural breeding. I hope you guys found this information useful. And these microscopes aren't that expensive. I think we bought this microscope for somewhere around 150 US. And that was about 5 years ago. So it's probably cheaper now, or you probably get a later model, a more updated version for around that same price. So it's definitely something to look at. Again, I'll leave it there for today. I hope you guys found this information useful. If you do, share it with someone else who you think would find it useful as well. And please, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up right now. Let the algorithm know that you're interested in more of our content. So we will leave it there for today. On behalf of my business partner Sean McLean, Sean Austin, Sean's Rabbit and Aquaponic Produce, signing out. We'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.